Hi, it's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. So, one thing that is super common in the clients that I work with is that they are really successful people, but they have gotten there by brute force. And I'm wondering if this is applying to you as well, if this is something where you're nodding your head. So, yeah, they're successful. Totally looks like they're living a great life, but they have gotten there by working harder, right? By putting in longer hours, by foregoing sleep, by foregoing time with friends and family. Like they are working a lot and they are really ambitious. And I bet you are too. And sometimes you get to that level of success. You've put in the work, right? You've gone to a medical school, you've gone through residency, you've become a doctor, or you have been working at an investment bank, putting in those, after midnight hours for years, or whatever it is, right? And then you realize, like, hey, I want to stay here. Like I want this success. I like this success, but I can't do this anymore, right? Like I can't keep putting in these long hours. I can't keep foregoing sleep. I'm feeling like there's other pieces missing, right? And I'm just wondering, is that a profile that resonates with you, right? Because that's not what I want for my clients, right? I want you, no matter who you are, to have success, have the success that you want, feel good at work about what you do every day, and also have a really fulfilling personal life outside of that, right? I think we want the same things, or I don't know. I hope so. If we don't want the same things, maybe we're not in the right place talking to each other here. But what does that mean, right? That means that we have to embrace a cliche that's a cliche for a reason, and that cliche is working smarter, not harder. There are other ways to achieve and maintain success that don't involve all of that brute force, that don't involve, keeping everything in your brain working really long hours, outworking everyone else. Like we can do it a different way. What I want for you, I want for you to get that success or to maintain it or to keep going, whatever you want, but also to have a personal life outside of that. I want you to be able to sleep in on a Saturday morning instead of worrying about all of the things that you didn't do. I want you to see your kids before you're just tucking them in at the end of the night or they've already fallen asleep. I want you to feel like you have some time for just yourself. I want you to feel like you have time to think, right? Now, not just do all of the things. I don't want you to have to forego sleep because you think that's the only thing, or to let go of exercise because you know what? It's just not essential, right? Even though it probably is in the long run. I want you to be able to have all of those things. And I want to share with you that there is an easier way to make that happen. And I can actually help you along the path. So I want to share with you that I am about to open up my group coaching program called Time Well Spent, Time Management for Real People. I offer this a couple of times a year, and it is coming up I'll be enrolling in the end of August here. If this is something you'd like to learn more about, please drop a comment or let me know. I'd be happy to chat to share a bit more about this program. But this program is designed to help you maintain that success, get that success, achieve that success, and also have a fulfilling personal life, right? To have systems and processes in place that you aren't feeling like you're running around with like a chicken with your head cut off all of the time, where you're not feeling like the weight of everything is on your shoulders, where you're not feeling as though, every day you end at a deficit. Every day you've added more tasks than you've completed, and you're just never, ever, ever going to get ahead. And how can you possibly make time for the things that are important and cause enjoyment for you when I have a meeting to go to, when you've got all this stuff to do. So I wanted to share with you that is coming out soon. If you want to learn more, there's a link in the comments. But if you're like, nah, I'm not there, I'm not ready for help, or I don't need that much help, then I want to just give you a little challenge, right? What is one thing that you could let go of? What's one obligation that's not serving you that you could let go of to just bring a little bit more ease and time in your life? Or what is one thing that you could delegate or you could outsource to give yourself more time, right? Or what is one thing that you could just do the easy way, right? Do it good enough instead of striving for perfection, and it's not going to really matter in the end, right? What's one of these things that you could do this week to try to make your life just a little bit easier so that you are not always working harder, 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 that you're working a little bit smarter? Cliches, they're cliches for a reason, and this one is true. And if you would like help here, I am happy to help you, and I would love to chat and see if that's the right fit for you. So you know where to find me. A link is below.